Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, and this is Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Clean Intermittent Fasting and OMAD. And here we are, and I am so tired of being cold. Oh my God. They talk about layering up, and like, as you can see, I'm layered up for being in the house. It's just ridiculous. I got the most expensive gas bill I've ever received in my life for the heat. Ah, it's been it's been quite the week. I'm cold, I'm tired of it, I'm cranky. Maybe this is what they call the case of the blues during the season. I don't know. But here I am. I'm smiling, I'm laughing. I'm with my community and I've had another good week of clean intermittent fasting and my OMADs. I never get tired of planning my OMAD. And so I just continue to do it. I'm the broken record, but I guess doing what works for me. I keep repeating it and hoping that you'll join me, or you have joined me. You want to join me. It sounds like a good idea. That's why I'm here every week listening to your blather. Oh, we got a sweet pea in the house. Here she is. She loves the outdoors. She wants to go out at 5 in the morning. She doesn't care that it's like 20 degrees with a wind chill down to zero. She just loves it. She could sit outside and watch the day go by. Good for her. So I bundle up and I do my do. I plan my OMAD. I go to work. I get done with work. I come home and I feed Sweet Pea. I feed Freddie, and then I feed myself. And every day, stop me if you've heard this before. I have my great big salad, and I never get tired of it. Lots of good chopped up veggies. I put the juice of half a lemon. Then I put the Bragg's dressing on it, and then I put some extra virgin olive oil on it. And that's my salad for the day. And then I'll have what I call the entree, for lack of a better word. Today I also put some grilled asparagus in the salad. So I took about 4 spears and cut them up into like 5 bite-sized pieces and put and sauteed those in a little bit of bacon fat and butter and put those on top of the salad that I had. So it was delicious. I couldn't even finish it. I had some leftover pizza, and then I had a banana, and it worked. It's just a meal that just kind of fills me up, and I'm good. I just had a little nap after I eat. I've been getting into the habit of that. I don't know if it's going to be just a winter thing or if it's going to be something that's all the time. I like it. It kind of undoes my day. It just gives me a little boost so I can do the rest of the day when I wake up, and I can just enjoy. I wake up to relax. I guess that's how it goes. And it works for me. I continue to do it. It's tax season, as many of you know, so I'm preparing all of those sort of things. And I just go about my day. Tomorrow I'm having lunch with a friend, so I've been on to the website of the place we're going, and I know I'm going to be having a salad. I haven't decided between the nice ones that they have. They're $19.50. They better be good. And I'm going to bring with me some olive oil because I don't trust restaurant dressings. As as we know, most of them are cut with canola oil and have all kinds of other things that maybe just aren't in our best interest. So I know that with the extra virgin olive oil, it'll be a delicious, safer salad. And I look forward to that and her friendship. We'll catch up like people do. And maybe when I get home, I'll have a piece of fruit. If it wasn't enough at the restaurant, we'll see. Depends. And that's that's how it goes. So after I have my OMAD, I've been doing it for so long that my body says, you know, this is good. You've got enough fuel to get you to the next time you have your OMAD, which would be 23, 24 hours from then. And so that's what I will do. And I just feel better all the time. I know it's the best thing that works for me. I know that they say women shouldn't intermittent fast. It's not good for us. But I'm telling you, after, I'm 74, and after going all the years that I've gone with so many different food plans, this is the one that just works for me. I have a nice, substantial, healthy meal. And I just got some organic jumbo eggs. I can't wait to have them. I think I will soft boil them. And I just love jumbo size eggs. And I'll have those with a couple of strips of bacon and my big salad. Maybe some spears of asparagus too, seeing that it was a whole bunch. So I've still got some left out of the package that I bought. And that'll work. I bought some cherries, all excited to have them, and they just taste like nothing, nothing. And I spent a lot on them, so kind of disappointed in those. They don't have that anticipated taste, but I guess you'll have that with things today. So I stick with things like my opal apple and an orange, a navel orange. I had my banana today. I like that too. And then sometimes I get on a grape kick. I haven't been on a grape kick for a while, but I've got the navel oranges, the opal apples, and the bananas. And then I've got some cheese sticks, Colby Jack, jalapeno, um, and I think cheddar cheese. No, Havarti and Gouda, little cheese packages that I got at BJ's. So I'll have that with the fruit at the end of the meal. And it all just keeps continuing to work. So that's what I do. I wake up in the morning and I have a couple of waters, hydrogen water, and also my black coffee. And this week I'm featuring BJ's Organic Sumatra. And I grind my own beans here at home so I can make it nice and strong. And I'll have that. And I go to work. I'm fasted when I go to work. And I just like that. I can't imagine. I remember like 15 years ago, I would go to a breakfast place and have like a huge breakfast before I began my job. I think it was a 7-hour shift that I did at this particular place in the morning, starting at, I think I started at like 5. And I can't imagine eating that huge amount of food at like 5 in the morning and then going to work. It's so much easier to work a shift fasted, and I'd rather think that I was hungry, which usually I'm not, rather than, wanting to crawl into a corner and just have a food coma nap at like 8 in the morning. No, thank you. So I love the idea of working fasted. It feels just so clean and just clean, and I don't know. I guess fasted, it's I'm not bogged down by anything, so I can do my job. And I have a black coffee halfway through my shift. It's a 6-hour shift, 5 days a week. And so I'll have my cup of black coffee. I bring a Keurig cup with me, and I make my own coffee at home, but I get a Keurig one to have at work and enjoy my break there with the black coffee. And I look forward to that. And what a great place to be when you can look forward to a cup of black coffee instead of, oh God, all I can have is black coffee. It's like, no, you get to have this fresh brewed black coffee, nice and strong, and it just keeps me going. And I love that. It's pretty simple, and simple keeps working, so I keep doing simple. I don't know if you're life is that way or still, I had so much chaos in my life um, for so many years, and just the next to the next to the next, and always in a rush and crazy food and all of that. And now it's just so much calmer. And food has its purpose. It fuels me to the next OMAD, and I get enough in, and that's what works. And it's like, don't think I'm not a foodie, and I don't think of food all the time. I do, but it's a different kind of thinking about food. I'm just grateful that I found what works for me. I hope you have that same sense of like, oh, finally something that works after so many years of the struggle, just the struggle to find something that you can do for yourself, just for yourself. It works. Somehow you can work around your family, and you can enjoy whatever it is, be it one meal, two meal, three meals. Going back to Weight Watchers, they make it look great. The ads, I guess you can get the, what is it, GLP-1, and you can work with a doctor with that, with Weight Watchers. And it's like, what a great plan. If you've struggled and that is something that makes it work for you, you eat less, you feel like eating less, and you can do your points. I saw that, they were just giving an example, and it said something like 37 points left for the day. And it's like, wow, it, that sounds like a very doable sort of thing. You've got your week injection that you give yourself, and then you can choose from your Weight Watcher program, and nothing, there's no deprivation there either, just like the same no deprivation for me. Whatever it is, whatever food program you're on, it's really nice to not have deprivation, because for me that always built up to having either wannabes to the item I was craving, thinking I wanted, and not really getting that je ne sais pas, not really getting that satiated feeling from having what it was that I wanted. And now there is no deprivation. Well, the funny thing that happens, the side effect of no deprivation, is I'm not overeating or having things that I shouldn't have, because I can if I want. It's hard to explain, but when you've done it for a long time, like I have, then it's like, well, if there's no denying, then I don't have to have it, because I'll never have it again if I don't have it right this second. Instead, I can just pace what it is that I eat, enjoy what it is that I'm having, and move on, and not feel the guilt, the shame, the remorse, the wanting to stick my finger down my throat because I ate too much. None of that. I remember all of those feelings and all of that just disgust with myself that, oh, I blew it again. And I hated that feeling. Now it's just so much different. And I love that, each day that you do whatever food program you do, it builds, and you just become that much stronger, because you've got one more day of doing what it is that has worked for you. And your head and your appetite, your belly, your everything just all meshes, and it's synchronicity for the struggle that a lot of us have had for so many years, the battle every single day, that can't wait to eat, and then doing it too much of the wrong thing, or just blowing it completely. It's just nice to settle into just a simple food plan and enjoy the delicious, wonderful foods. Food is so expensive now. I was shopping for a lady today, and it's in the produce section. So it's like where they have, at least in our store, where they have harvest snaps. Have you seen them? Those are kind of like a healthy junk food with a crunch. And they had, for kids, it was a strawberry flavored kind of little crunch thing, and it came in one of those foil type bags with the, how you can shut it, resealable, that little line thing. And it was strawberry, and it was $6.99. And I don't think it weighed an ounce and a half, because it's the light stuff, kind of like the, for lack of a better description, Jack's Cheeto Max things, those airy corn curl things. And I said to her, $6.99. And she said, I know, I got it for my daughter. She said, I got it for my daughter because I wanted to explain to her that this is much healthier because it's a fruit, comes from fruits instead of, crappy stuff on aisle 5, like in my store. And and so she loves it now, but it's $6.99, and she goes through the bag in a couple of days because there's only like so many little ounces and of this airy thing. And we both kind of laughed. It's like, be careful what you wish for, right? She said, but I'd rather she had the fruit. And I said, I get it, but if they want that crunch like that, I guess the crunch from an apple isn't quite the same. So, it was funny just talking to it like, I could tell that she was like a normie with food and probably wouldn't understand a person like me or you that struggles with food for all the wrong and right reasons. What a lot we are. This is, I guess, if this is the addiction that I have to have a battle with, not like before, but definitely it's always there. I'm one bite away from losing it all. And so the idea that, okay, so this is what I have to manage. And it's manageable. I only get, it's me that might get in the way of a perfectly beautiful food plan with satiation, variety, and plenty of the good stuff. And every now and then that treat. And it all continues to just work. It's funny being 74, and I think of this from 14 on, how I battled food in so many different ways, battling the addiction, battling the how to eat, battling the when to eat, battling the, how, not even knowing what was good food to have, to finally get to that place where it's like I understand nutrition and my own needs that little bit more all the time. And I find podcasts on YouTube that will match either the journey that I'm on or people that have arrived at what they're doing, and they can share with me their success and their tricks of whatever their program is. And it's always so helpful. I always have said I love to dine. I don't just eat. I like to dine. I take a while. I have pretty little fiesta plates. I have nice napkins, cloth napkins, and I just got a new table runner with some cut flowers that match the colors. It's just a nice little way of, like I said, dining. And not that the TV's not on some YouTube station, because I eat alone every day, of course, but it just continues to work for me, and that's why I'm here every Friday to share how simple, I was able to make this and still feel successful at what I do. To me, the miracle is in the clean intermittent fasting with just the black coffee and the water. No flavored waters, no flavored coffees, just a strong black coffee that doesn't kick off that CPR, salaffic response, something like that. And then the water, no flavors that kick off the little head thing where it starts to say food's coming and start dropping that insulin. That's the whole point of the clean part of the intermittent fasting. It's just, you're not teasing the body. There's no Tic Tacs, no gum, no flavored water, no flavored coffee, like no hazelnut, French vanilla, nothing like that. I tend to go towards the Sumatra, the Verona, the French roast, things like that. nice strong black coffee with ground fresh beans from my kitchen. And fortunately, I'm happy with that. So I'm not fighting that, and I'm not kicking and screaming that I can't have coffee the way that I want it, because I do have coffee the way that I want it. I have it black during my fast, and then right before I'm going to eat, excuse me, I have a half and half Green Mountain coffee, half and half decaf, and I put a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cream. And I have that one little, I'm talking 4.4 ounce cup right before I eat. And then I've had coffee that way, which is also my way. So I've got two my ways. One is the clean intermittent fasting, black, strong, unflavored coffee. And then the cup of coffee that I have when I get home from work, just to kind of transition from working to my OMAD, that one little cup of coffee while I'm getting my OMAD ready, heating it up or, pulling it out of the fridge, whatever it is that I'm having. And it all just works. I'm satisfying the want of a treat, which to me is that little cup of coffee before my OMAD, and also what I want when I'm clean intermittent fasting, which is the black strong coffee. And it just continues to work. So that's what I'm doing here. I don't know what you're doing where you are, but I'm so glad you're here. And I hope you had a good week, and I hope you have planned to have a better week. This is the time of the year when it's just kind of the crops are fallow. There's like nothing going on. So it's really a good time to like pull in goals and, food goals, nutrition goals. How are you doing with all of that? Does it all just work? Have you got to a simple place where, what your plan is working? Or, have you committed to a new plan and you're into it because it's like kind of the middle of January? Let me know what you're up to below. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, with clean intermittent fasting and OMAD, the old broad just talking away. I will see you here next Friday. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.